Hello everybody, this is Shady here, and today I want to do a quick video talking about one of the first things that the new head of PlayStation has done, which I think is going to benefit PlayStation in the long run. And what am I talking about? Well, basically, there was a couple of things he did. Obviously, the first thing that I'm not referring to was cancelling all of the live service projects. I think that was a very good move. I have no idea why Sony thought this was something to invest in. You know, all these live service games, 90% of them fail and are dead within a couple of years if they're lucky. You have to constantly invest in them and have teams developing them. Like, it's dumb and it's not what your fan base want. Plus, all these games will just be on your platform anyway. So, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter. And you're making a percentage of those microtransactions from the likes of Fortnite, Apex Legends, the successful ones. So why would you do it yourself? It was idiotic. Thankfully, that's behind them now. They were doing a God of War one, for example. How the hell would that have worked? It was idiotic. Obviously they got rid of Holman Host, whatever his name is, the head of PlayStation Studios, who I'm assuming was probably a big part of pushing this thing. I think that was a great move. But the main thing, I think, was cancelling the PC ports. This is a strategy which I understood short term to make some gains. But yeah, long term, it's just something that was just damaging PlayStation. Because obviously people are, thinking, what is the point of getting it if, within a year or so the games are going to port over? I understand the logic was it's still cheaper than buying a PC that can play at the same settings. But, I think you need reasons to buy your console, and exclusives are those reasons. Nintendo would never effing port any of their games to any other platform because it damages the brand. Idiotic move. Maybe like games a few years old, that makes sense. Maybe a bunch of PS4 games, I get that. But still, your exclusives are your bread and butter. The two they cancelled were Demon's Souls and I think it was GT7. I think that was a very smart move. First party output has been pretty poor this generation, so porting your games over is friggin' stupid. But thankfully that's behind us. I think Sony were just so lucky that, Microsoft is so shit and the PS4 was so successful, people just upgraded. They have a fan base who are very loyal, so thankfully it didn't affect sales. But yeah, obviously now they need to focus on sorting out those first party titles. We've had some good games this gen, there's no denying that, but it's been a lot slower than it was on PS3 and 4 in terms of first party output. It's been pretty poor really, in comparison. We've had some good third party timely exclusives though, which is good. I really think, the first thing they need to do is get Bloodborne HD done, get Bluepoint on that. They were apparently the ones working on this God of War live service game as well, which is just dumb. Why would you get them to do that? You can just have them do Bloodborne. Yeah, it makes sense. That's like a title people want. Bloodborne remake would be incredible. Don't know what time frame they can get that done in. Who knows if they can get it out by the end of this year. Maybe it'll take a bit longer than that. Not quite sure how the development cycle works, but get them on that straight away. You now own a big stake in Katakawa as well, so you would have some say as to what From Software do. So you can even just get Miyazaki potentially helping out on the game if you need to, or people from Software. I know this may not happen, but get the remake out there and announce Bloodborne 2 as well. I think that would be a great way to win people back or to make people happy. Also, I think they're talking about doing another God of War, potentially in Egypt. But personally, I would like to see Santa Monica do something new now. Give them a chance to make a new IP. Because, one of the great things about PlayStation is every generation they have some new IPs that kind of are the forefront of that console generation, really. We haven't had very many this time. Obviously, Intergalactic is Naughty Dog's big one, is a new game, which is great. I think, it'll be time to allow Santa Monica to do something new, Just let them do what they want to do. They make awesome games. Obviously, Guerrilla are working on Ghost of Yotai, which is their big project, which is going to be awesome. That's scheduled for this year, as we know. That's kind of the kind of only big release Sony have this year in terms of first party stuff. So apparently we get the state of play. I think it was next week. Apparently that's what the leaks are. So yeah, let's hope we actually hear some interesting stuff from Sony. You know, get some new exclusives out there, maybe some timed stuff. Who knows, maybe we'll finally hear something about, you know, Final Fantasy 7 Part 3, maybe 17. Hopefully we get Resident Evil 9 finally. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say, really. Yeah, if you see this video, like, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day.